Hey, Wembung World Entertainment, and we're hearing this rumor again that The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, is being approached to play Apocalypse in the MCU. Whether it's through X-Men or what, we don't know. But look, it's not a very reliable source. It's from My Time to Shine. I just think it's interesting to look at the article because the way the article frames it is hilarious. Because it's like, well, okay, I don't think you quite understand just how bad the MCU is right now. We'll take a look at the article and then we'll kind of break down the idea. Because this isn't the first time this rumor has done the rounds. I think it was like maybe 2 years ago, maybe even 3, that there was the story about him being Apocalypse in a future MCU movie. Pretty sure I did a video on it. But let's take a look at this, because this is just funny the way this article frames the whole thing. So, it's been rumoured on multiple locations that Moana star Dwayne The Rock Johnson is in the running to play the MCU's Apocalypse. At this point in his career, the professional wrestler turned actor arguably needs Marvel Studios a lot more than they need him. That's the direction they want to go in with this, is to say, I need you more than you need me. I don't think they really understand just how bad the MCU is right now, and The Rock has had more wins in the past few years than the MCU. The Smashing Machine actually was semi-successful. It was at least received quite well. I'm pretty sure it did make a tiny profit. Moana 2, of course, made $1 billion, I'm pretty sure, which was only last year, the year before. So, where is exactly the big wins for Marvel? I don't know. I just think that is hilarious that they're like, he needs them more than they need him. So, it's been a challenging few years for Johnson, once one of Hollywood's highest paid actors and a certified box office draw. Now, that part I find also hilarious because no, he's never actually really stood out as a box office draw. The majority of his movies are kind of received okay. He more so works in ensemble movies where he's not the main lead, like Fast and Furious and stuff like that. So I don't really understand where they're saying he was a box office draw, certified box office draw. Not really. So he tried and failed to take over the DCEU with Black Adam. Later, his sitcom Young Rock was cancelled, and attempts to relaunch the XFL fell flat. I don't think he did that venture on his own either. I think Vince McMahon had a hand in that one again as well. So with that, The Rock returned to WWE, and despite having a largely successful run, many fans turned on him when he tried to hijack the WrestleMania main event. When the prospect of an Oscar came his way thanks to the Smashing Machine, Johnson dropped WWE like it was hot, earning more scorn from the fans who argued that he had left John Cena's feud with Cody Rhodes in a complete mess after in which he has tried to clarify why he walked away from that, and it was kind of like he just wanted the focus to actually be on Cody and Cena and stuff like that. So I don't know, it was weird, and TKO had a lot of handling in that whole mess. So, orchestrating Cena's heel turn, he failed to secure an Academy Award, got a rare win with Moana 2, but is now facing another box office flop with his weekend's live-action Moana. So, again, Moana 2 was just a rare win. It was a massive success. Smashing Machine did quite well. As I said, it even earned him an Oscar nod. So, it was like, that's pretty much a win for him, really, isn't it? And there was a couple of other things in there that where was it? Jumanji. Like, where's the 2 or 3 Jumanjis he's done that are massive hits? So it's kind of like to say, oh, you know, one movie out of the last decade's a win for him. It's like, okay. So yeah, a lot has happened that could go some way in explaining a new rumor from insider My Time to Shine, who reports that The Rock is up to play Apocalypse in the MCU. That's it. That's the one thing I love about My Time to Shine and that other idiot Daniel Richtman when they do these breaking news, breaking rumors. It's only ever that one type of line. The Rock is up to play Apocalypse in the MCU. That's it. That's all they say. No clarification as to where they get this information. No clarification of when and how they're going to be introduced. Nothing like that. It's always just one vague statement and then just let the trades run with it. That's why I really never cover the rumors that come from Daniel Richtman and what's his name here, My Time to Shine. It's just the article is funny. That's the only real true reason I'm going over this, is because when they're saying like, oh, he's only had one win in the past however long with Moana 2, forgetting about Jumanji and Smashing Machine and stuff like that. Not to mention his actual business ventures are like massively successful. So it's like he's a partnership with Under Armour. He's got his own tequila range. He's got investments in stocks or something, I think. He's other partnerships with gyms, I believe. All this type of stuff. Like, he's not short of a few bob. So this idea of, oh, Moana 2 was his only real success. No. There's a lot more to the man than just what he does on screen. But I still just love the absolute vagueness of this crap as well. It's like, the Rock is up to play Apocalypse. Okay, but where did you hear this? When can you prove this? And yet, look, there's a whole bloody article about the thing, and it's like, you literally heard one line and you wrote an entire article about it. I think it's hilarious. Could he work as Apocalypse? Of course he could. Couldn't be any worse than Oscar Isaac, who, like, but it's not Oscar Isaac's fault for what the movie ended up being, and more so what he ended up being, because everybody pointed he looked like the guy from the Power Rangers movie. What was he called? Ooze or Oz or something like that. And he really did. Once they put the side by side with those, it was like, oh god, how did that happen? That movie, by the way, was just, whew. But it's like, how do you introduce him? The direction the MCU apparently is going in after Secret Wars is on trajectory to be a disaster, even more so than now. It's going to be interesting to see. So would they be setting him up to be the next big bad? Because realistically he is only an X-Men villain. So what way did they do it? Is he a one and done? Or more importantly, is he even up for the role? Seeing as it is a rumour, and of course it's My Time to Shine, so take it with the biggest grain of salt that you can possibly imagine. Time will tell. But with that being said, what would you guys think of him being cast as Apocalypse? Or do you think he could be cast as something completely different in the relaunch of the MCU? Let me know what you guys think. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. Hit that hype button. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.